everybody, I was tidying up my area and I remembered that several of you have asked if I can show you how I put things away and give you a tour of my working area. So right now we're just going to see if anything needs to be tidied up and put some extra stuff away. So for this little drawer, I see that we have a lot of little noodles that are just everywhere. I thought it was a good idea just to go ahead and put them in this little mason jar. Let me just see how many fit in here. I was able to fit all of them, but they're very, very, very squished. I got a label maker to add these, but I was just thinking that instead of pasta, I should have named it something different, maybe carbs, because all we're adding here is things with carbs and wheat. So we have here just some hamburger buns, we have the ravioli, we're going to be adding some toast. I have a couple of these. I think I have 3 or 4. What else should we add in here? Oh, we can't forget about the pizza crust. Organizing everything right now just makes me see what I haven't unboxed recently. I have not opened any more of the series 3, not the cafe, not the diner, not even series 2 that I can think of. We definitely need to do another unboxing because we have yet to finish any collection. For these tortilla chips, somebody had asked me what would I use the red tortilla chips for, the ones that came in the all you can eat. The first thing I suggested was some nachos. Why not, right? They already sell the Flaming Hot Doritos, so it could be Flaming Hot Doritos with cheese. I think that would be good. But now that I think about it, what about red chilaquiles? They are already red, so you won't struggle with the red resin. You could go ahead and use the Parmesan cheese to add on top. And then we have sour cream or icing that we could use the sour cream. You can even use the icing, the white icing, and then maybe the mustard to make an egg. Wouldn't that be cool? So there's an idea for you. The next drawer that we're organizing is the cookies and candy drawer. I really just include here maybe things we can use as toppings, maybe as extra decorations. Like these cookies, we have the checkerboard, we have the ones that look like little straws. Here's another checkerboard. Let me add it in there. These are the heart cookies. These are adorable. I love these. What else can we add? Let me see. Maybe the cereal. Maybe it could be a topping for maybe like a yogurt or something. Definitely the chocolate bar goes in here. We have another set of cookie straws. Should I add this cake topper here? I think so because we have the cookie decorations, so I think it'll fit in here just perfectly fine. I don't see anything else. I think we could go ahead and put this one away and just add these tarts because they do not fit in our bakery little container. Let me go ahead and get these added and then we'll work on our next drawer. The next one that we're going to sort out is this one. It's the knobs. We have some hearts for Valentine's Day. We have the pumpkins from the Halloween series, and then the ones in that little clear backpack there, those are the snowflakes from the holidays. So we have regular, Valentine, Halloween, and holiday. Let's see, what else should we organize here? I do have several of the piping tips here, so I think it's 2. Yeah, we have these 2, so let me put these away. I don't see any others. What I do see a lot of is these little tongs. I really need to put these away. I do save these because there's times that for one reason or another I'm not able to get the resin out of some and I toss them. So it's always good to have extras in hand just in case you need them. And if for whatever reason you weren't able to rescue the other ones. So we'll keep those. What else can we sort out? I have this toast. I do not remember opening this capsule recently. I also have the waffles. I think I have no idea where I got these. I don't know if they were gifted to me. I have no idea, but I don't recall opening them. We have some pico de gallo. We'll add that to our veggie drawer. What else is in here? We can add our carrots. Those are the only veggies that I see. We have some strawberries. So let's go ahead and add those to the fruit section. I'm just noticing that not everything that's here is gonna fit here. We're gonna have to get a little creative in where we store the rest. This is my toppings drawer. I have tried to empty some of these out to display, but I still have a couple of more that have ingredients in them, so we're adding those to this drawer. We have some icing from the Valentine's Day capsules, some whipped cream. I'm gonna add these just right here. I will need to organize this one a little bit more later, but right now it's just a matter of sorting everything through just to clean up our table a little bit more. I think since we have no place for these in our organizer, I'm going to have to start using the all-you-can-eat display again, or case again. I had stopped using it for a while because it takes up a lot of space, and because I can't really damage the walls, I don't want to hang it, if that makes any sense. So it has to be in my desk. Once I finish sorting through the things that are here in the desk, it'll let me just move everything a little bit closer so that I could show you each drawer. And then what we'll do is I will remove this from the desk so that I could show you the things in the back. I know we have the pantry, the fridge. What else do we have? The miniverse kitchen. Then a cabinet that my husband made for me, or shelving unit, I should say. And the miniverse all-you-can-eat container. I'm going to add these straws right here, and then add everything else to another little drawer and show you every drawer here. So this is the cookies and candy. We have bakery, which has a lot of cheesecakes. We have some fruit. The fruit I tried, let me show you. I tried to color coordinate. It did not go that well, but I do not hate it. We have some more fruit. Next, for the ice, I have a lot of ice, but because I purchased a tiny bag of ice through Amazon, and I'm using that one first. Ice cream is also a little empty. We have that icing. We have some meats. This one is also a little bit empty. Recently we added the little hamburger patties. We have some whipped cream, some cheese, and then we have veggies, which include, for example, like the mushrooms with the bell peppers, some carrots, pico de gallo. The toppings, they're just really toppings dash maybe condiments, herbs. For the pasta, we saw that one earlier. The knobs, the piping tips, the tongs, and the resin tools, which really I just have these little alcohol swabs. I try not to use these. I try to use the rubbing alcohol more, but they're still there in case we need them. Now let's go over to our miniverse pantry. I added these little boxes so that it's easier to take out all of the items from the little shelf. We have here some spaghetti. This is my favorite pasta, I think. Maybe it's just my favorite because it reminds me of Buddy the Elf. We also have some tart crust, some pies. We have donuts. These are cinnamon rolls. And then on our third shelf, we have some bread. Maybe I should take these and put them on the other organizer, or should I bring those here? That's the question. This one is full, so we cannot add anything more here, but these are just the chips, boba, and cookie crumble. And last but definitely not least, we have some more of the baking or pastry items. We have some macarons, we have some cake, we have the cake bites and the churros. Definitely amazing. I feel bad saying this, but I really like the design that I created. I cannot believe I came up with this idea. I think it's perfect for the Miniverse ingredients, and I always kept the Miniverse items in mind when creating the measurements. Next we have the fridge. The fridge has a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It just has a little bit of everything. It has fruits, veggies, milk, soda, bread, apples. It even has whipped cream. The pickles, we have cheese. It really is just random random things that we have in there. The freezer has the ice and the ice creams. This is the ice that I was mentioning I purchased through Amazon. Now, sometimes I have just a little bit of ice cubes left from the Miniverse bags, and I just pour it in here just so that I try to stay a little bit more organized with the ingredients and where they are at. So that was our fridge. What do you think? Did you like this little mini fridge tour? We also have these yellow kitchen gloves. I had completely forgotten about these. I need to remember to add those to the Miniverse kitchen. That way they're on the kitchen when we need them. This kitchen was designed and made by Miniverse. So in this first cabinet, we have just cereal and jelly. In the center, we have some appliances and storage containers from Temu. Then we have some utensils from both Temu and then sorry, I lost my thought. Temu and Miniverse. The utensils are Miniverse and the knives were from Temu. And in this second drawer that I just showed you, we have just different items that were gifted to me from a trip my family took to Mexico. We have some mats, and then, oops, sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Just kidding. These are sodas that I have just created for a short that you will be seeing soon. Let me turn those back on. I had forgotten to continue to cure them. We have just the rice mixing bowl, and of course our Miniverse baking gloves. This next cabinet was made by my husband. We have another shelving unit. We have storage everywhere, let me tell you. So right here we have our new espresso machine. We have some cookies, we have a cake, we have all of these little cups, we have some mason jars, we have the oval plates, the square plates, we have some of the nacho bowls. What else do we have? Oh, we have the candles for the lifestyle series 1, and then we have now added the appliance series mugs and plates. And my favorite part of this section, these little tiered shelves. I really appreciate how we're able to maximize the space here and add 3 tiers of condiments or sprinkles. Isn't that so cool? When my husband told me and showed me what he had made, I fell in love. Next to our shelf, we have the Miniverse Make It Mini Food. I think this is the carrying case, all you can eat. Now, I take this one off, add it back, store it, simply because of its size. A part of me wants to try and take it apart so that it's only half that I'm using to display, because if I extend it and use both, it doesn't fit, so I have to keep it in the L shape so that it could fit. But right now I'm using it as storage because right now I'm really trying to organize what I have so that I use what I have, because if I don't see it, I don't use it. So that is the reasoning behind me displaying it or having it up right now. We have all of these little square acrylic containers with the gold handles on them. A lot of you have asked me where I got them. I got them from Amazon. When you go to Amazon, you just need to search dollhouse miniature candy containers or candy display, and that's how I originally found them. I've shared different links with some of you in the comments on how you could search it or where you could find it in Amazon. The only thing is that I have not purchased from those sellers. I don't know if it's that I used a different Amazon account that I don't have anymore, or if the seller no longer sells them, but I have not been able to find the one that I purchased from. That's why I don't add the link, because I have no experience with the current sellers. A lot of you have shared, and thank you for it, that you have found them in Shein or in Temu. I personally have not gotten them from there, so I cannot recommend them, but I am going to order some. I'll order some from Shein, and then I'll do an order from Temu, and I will let you know if they're worth it or what my thoughts are, and then we could take it from there. For this little counter, I have just utensils mainly. So in the first one, it was just like the chopsticks, just more random items. Then we have the forks, we have the measuring spoons, and some ramekins, and the little turkey legs or the turkey shoes. We also have some ice cream scoops, pizza cutters, and the basting tool back there. We have some knives and spatulas. Not knives, forgive me, spatulas, and are they both called spatulas? I think so. And then the spoons. Here in our little cabinet, we have, right now I just have the mason jars, but sometimes I add the recipe books, sometimes I add just different things. You could swap everything out and just put in what you like. I hope you enjoyed this tour. It's something that has been requested by many of you, so hopefully it was what you were expecting and that it did not disappoint. If you want to see more videos like these, please let me know in the comments. I wanted to share with you a couple of things before we leave. One of the things I wanted to share with you is this little wood ladder that my husband made for me for my plant. I thought it was incredibly cute, and I wanted to share the idea with you. Would you be interested in us creating more of these like this one here? If you would be interested, let us know. That way we can add them to our new Etsy shop. But it's right now we only have this one for that plant, if that makes sense. But we could create more in case any of you wanted to buy one. But these would be up on our Etsy shop. The other things I wanted to show you would be the counters. We made 3 counters. This is the first counter that I want to show you. It has 2 large drawers to the left and 6 drawers to the right. All of them are functional. They do come out. You could use them, and it's mainly covered in vinyl, and the front has some portions that are painted. So the drawers are all covered in vinyl. Let me show you the sides, the bottom. So you could just imagine how long it takes us to glue everything, to wrap everything, to design them. It takes a very, very long time, especially because we're just crafters. We're just 2 crazy crafters that like to craft together. But let me show you what it fits. So you could take all of these mats, I think it's like 29 of them, and you could go ahead and put them in here just like this, and there you go. Now you have a place to store your mats. You can also maybe store resin. Maybe you want to store the recipe little container. It also fits that. And this is also wrapped in vinyl. Let me go ahead and just close it. There we go. And then let me pull out the other side so you could see it. Same thing. I'm just trying to be very, very careful because I would hate to get a scratch on it or something if any of you wanted. So I'm trying to be as cautious as I can. This is a different design. So this one also has mostly vinyl, and it has the 2 doors like mine. But to this one, we added this little wood piece in the center so that the doors don't go in, if that makes sense. But it fits the little recipe book holder. So look at that. It fits, I think, 3 of them just fine. Or maybe even 4, who knows. And then to the side, it also has the little drawers. They all open just like that. Let me show you. Ta-da! And let me show you one more. So they all open. As you could see there on the side, they are all also covered in vinyl. These are amazing in my personal humble opinion. Just keep in mind they're handmade. They may have imperfections. They're all unique. None of them is going to be exactly or identical. This is my favorite. I designed this one. So right here we have the 6 drawers. I love these because you could store, let's say in 3 of them you could do spoons, forks, knives, and then the other 3 you could use them for cookie cutters, pizza cutters, ice cream scoops, the ramen chopsticks, the ramen spoon, just different type of utensils. And here I was thinking, and I was telling my husband, I designed this so that we could add molds. Now that Miniverse is coming up with so many reusable molds, it would be perfect. It also fits these mats, which is, what did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25, give or take. I may have missed some, but it fits a lot. And look, there's still space for more. I just want to give you an idea of what could potentially fit in here. So these are also wrapped from the outside in vinyl. It fits the little recipe book on the side. What else? Oh, let's try these. Will it fit the little gloves? 1, 2. Yep, it fits them with no problem. I wonder what else it fits, but I'm just curious because I love it. But this is another one of the ones that we have. So what was that? 1, 2, 3. We only have 3. These take a long time, you guys. They take a long time for us to make, and we make them with a lot of love and care. So if any of you want them, I'll include the link to the Etsy shop that we opened below. But thank you for always being here for us and always giving us positive feedback, words of encouragement, and we appreciate every single one of you. And everybody have a great day, have a good weekend. Bye everybody.